Welcome everyone to Spellbook Club. Thank you so much for joining us again for episode number 6 of the first volume, Echoes of Agmovia, The Last Expedition. It is great to have you aboard. Our brew today is a little extra fruity. As always, check out our socials, tell your friends, ruminate on the realities of Agmovia, and let us know your thoughts and theories. Enjoy.
Alright, so last we found our party, they were shunted out of the cottage of the botanist, and they found themselves outside the college. They've just observed a massive reconstruction of a tree, at the top of which is a small mockery of a schooner. Also atop it is your uncle, Xenoris, who is waving and yelling when he sees you, joyously.
Coming back to that moment, Dartano is just staring up in confusion and shock and looks over to Mikkel. What does Mikkel's face look like right now?
Mikkel is looking at this with kind of a lens of skepticism, but you can tell that he is overjoyed to see Xenoris again. He is attempting to be restrained, but he looks relieved that apparently you were wrong and he was right to hold out hope.
I look at Mikkel very intensely. We do not trust this. Do you understand? We cannot trust this. This place will play tricks on you, and it is doing that now. I'm so certain of it.
You have only been here as long as I have. Who's to say what we can and can't trust?
I have not seen him in 14 years, and he waves to me like I saw him the other month.
If I had not seen you in 14 years, I would greet you with exactly the same fervor and joy that he is.
Let's not rush with conclusions. We've already seen one animated skeleton.
It's a plant life. It could have infected that body somehow. We don't know, but I look up. Is he still looking down at us?
He has retreated somewhat, where you can tell that he's still kind of like looking expectantly, but is standing against the wall instead of directly addressing you.
I think we go up, but stay on guard and stick together. Yes?
Is it possible to make an Arcana check to just see if there's any magic stuff going on here? Okay. I'll do that. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. That would be a 17.
Okay.
So I look at the
Pretty good.
tree itself and
Bad.
specifically the schooner. I see what's going on there.
You know exactly what to look for in a magically crafted item. Even basic things like mending, you can see the places where something is a little bit too clean, like scarring. This is concerningly non-magical. If this ship was broken into the pieces it looks like it was broken into, and then stitched back together in some mockery of mending, it wouldn't look like this.
Some kind of linger. And I guess, yeah, we're going up, yeah?
Let's also keep in mind that the land clearly has some sort of way to cure basically everything. Maybe he found whatever this is and that's how he stayed alive.
Unfortunately, I will not put it past him. It is possible, but we be on our guard, and at any sign of threats, we take care of ourselves first. But additionally, do you know what to make of this construction, the haphazard wood and such?
I mean, all I've managed to gather from it is the fact that the tree itself is not a tree. And you look at the leaves of the tall of canvas, and the bark is not real bark. It's like as if it was like molded there. But none of it seems magical. It seems like, if they made this, they made it, expected just to dance.
That's comforting, I suppose, but I should tell you all. I've seen a creature that looks like this tree before. In the oceans. I don't know if it is here, or it is from this place. It was very long ago, but there might be... There's more danger here than we can know, and we should be very careful.
Did the tree creature have a name?
I do not know, but I saw it rape my uncle's ship in two. Me and my uncle were the only survivors. This was 14 years ago.
That's when you last saw him.
Not soon after that, yes. We parted ways. The creature captured him and was fleeing. I disobeyed the first mate of the ship to fire the cannons on the creature. The creature came back, destroyed the ship. All of the other sailors drowned, screaming my uncle's name, while he fought off the creature. But we made it out, but I don't know what it all means yet. I don't know. Let's go. We waste time standing and talking about the past.
So there appears to be a makeshift stairwell inside the tree. Instead of a standard rope ladder or rungs to climb on, it appears to have been hollowed out, and you can see the wood grain from inside as it spirals up to the boat area. As you come to the top of the stairs, Zenoris is waiting for you, arms wide open, and he says, "D'Artano, my boy, how have you been?"
How old does he look?
That kind of weird age range of 40 to almost 60, where if you look kind of good, you look kind of good. He looks a little older than you remember him, but other than the wrinkles and the slight more graying of his hair, he looks almost identical to the way you left him.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any unnatural movements? Do I see any moss or vines on his person?
He moves just the same as you remembered, but if you'd like to roll perception or investigation.
Investigation, please. Okay, 17.
Alright. You see on him nothing outwardly suspicious. But with a 17, since you have a suspicious mind and are looking for anything to be wrong, it's a little weird that he's wearing the military regalia that he was wearing on the mission to Agmovia. The way that you knew your uncle, the way that you knew Zenoris, this is somebody who would have doffed that jacket as soon as they were out to sea and kept it basically as a trophy as he wore his own uniform.
Formal for him.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just kind of stare at him blankly. It's been a very long time.
That it has, D'Artano.
How long have you been here?
Some year and a half. It's good living, but it's nice to see new people. Come, the rest of the crew is here. I'm sure there are people you would love to meet, and...
You all survived. You did not come back. Lucienne and her children mourn for you. You get to stay here.
I hate to be so forward, D'Artano, but... your sister and her children will mourn for you as well. Not to say that you won't be welcome here, but Agmovia has a way of keeping you in. Now come. Meet the crew.
Does that mean that we're stuck in here?
Completely ignoring your question. Zenoris
Yeah, genuinely.
opens the door to the main area of the schooner. It goes out to the rounded top deck, at the back of which is the captain's cabin, and above which is kind of just where there usually is a protection for the lower cabins. Instead of that kind of roof, there's a nice sun patio that they've built. And Zenora says, we're all seafarers here, and the only thing we know how to build is boats. So when it came time to build a shelter, you see how that happened.
I've not been sailing as much as you in these recent years, but it's cozy. I look around, awkward and uncomfortable and surprised at how normal he's talking to me. But I think I kind of stare off for a second. These are companions of my expedition, Hanavar, Anya, and Diane.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
How rude of me to not introduce myself. I am Zenoris, but you can call me Mr. One-Eyed. The name stuck with the cabin.
Charmed.
I don't know if you heard me before. I asked if we're stuck in Agmovia.
Ignoring your question a second time, he motions to a dining table. And spread out before you are breads and cooked meats and things that would require more than a standard open flame to cook. Meals that you wouldn't expect somebody who's just surviving to be able to provide. Motioning specifically to the bread basket, Zenor says, well, it is about dinner time for us here. The rest of the crew should be by shortly, but...
Sir Zenoris,
Yes?
is it in the culture of Gonrit to be rude to your guests? My friend asked you a question.
Oh, I'm getting a little older, a little hard of hearing. What did you ask, D'Artano?
Hanavar asked. It's a gnome fellow.
Oh, what did your question?
Are we stuck in Agmovia?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say stuck, but we certainly were after what happened to the boat.
And what did happen?
Rent apart on the shores. We didn't see the shoreline coming up, and it snuck up on us before we had any notice. Caught in a storm and dashed against the shore.
Uncle, when you came here, the creature that destroyed your ship 14 years ago, is it here? Have you seen it?
Roll me persuasion. Or
Well-
intimidation, if you wish.
I'll take intimidation because I have proficiency in that at least.
You're trying to intimidate your uncle?
That's a that's a 15. Would you consider that a failed ability check?
I would.
I will then use Tactical Mind to add a D10 using Second Wind.
Awesome.
That's
I
an extra
understand.
3, so that brings it to 18.
That I would call a successful ability.
Yay!
As you do so, he says, "Keep your voice down, boy," and looks upon the rest of your people. You, Mikkel, me. And he points back to the captain's cabin. And to the rest of you, he says, "Feel free to enjoy the bread. The rest of the crew will be out shortly."
I look to the rest of the party, just seeing if you guys are comfortable staying alone in this.
Just kind of looking around. But I do not look comfortable.
Whatever you have to say, Uncle, you can say it in front of my crew.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
No, not spinach.
And add a d6 to it.
Okay.
Okay, first roll is
Support classes, let's go.
6 from Wheel. Shout out to Wheel. Okay, wait. Okay, so I have -1 on persuasion, 18 on the die, 17 plus 5, 22. For having a -1 charisma. Thank you, stars. Thank you, the stars.
So as you say this to Zenoris, a quieting energy kind of comes over. The creature that you saved me from against my wishes all that time ago, he takes an entirely long pause. And he holds his hand by his eye patch. Whatever I need to say, I can say in front of your crew, right?
Yes.
He removes the eye patch and throws it to the ground, revealing a lightly pulsating topaz that has replaced his eye. The creature you saved me from. It should have taken me that day. And it did eventually. It just took years and years to get what it wanted.
For you to come to this expedition.
For me to come to this expedition, for you to follow, and he puts his hand over his eye, a little uncomfortable for it to be visible. He says, the creature you saw, describe it to me.
A leviathan of driftwood and rubble and lost things.
That's what I thought too. Oh, you saw it, Artanum. The creature didn't use the gem. The gem used the creature.
You knew this and you stuck it in your eyeball.
I would not have stuck it in my eye if I had known the gem. It told me to put it there. I didn't even listen. It was just there. Now, if that's all, I'll be retiring to my quarters. Come find me when you want to talk. Enjoy what we have. I will not be joining you for dinner.
Thank you for your hospitality.
He nods an earnest and genuine nod in your direction before turning fully around and retreating to his room.
Was he always like this?
Just about, but I did not know him for that longer after the incident. We parted ways. Mikhail, with a topaz in his eye, I know he has done strange things with it, but what do you remember?
What do I remember?
I know you were not there on that day, but you sat with him after, yes?
I did. I would not have been able to tell you the difference. I had only known him as he had worn the eye patch. I only knew what you told.
I see. I do not know what to believe. It seems like him. It acts like him. I still don't trust this place. Things can be misremembered. What do you all make of this?
It seems as though the topaz itself has some sort of extraordinary ability which we do not know yet. Has he always had the topaz?
No, when me and him almost died that night, he said he ripped it from the creature's corpse. And I believe the topaz is from Agmovia. And if there's anyone that can figure out its secret, it might be you, my friend, if we need to.
Narian's in the tribe, but I don't know where I would start, but I could take a look. I don't think he would allow me to look at his eye, though.
Not yet.
A look of realization comes over Mikhail's face. And I'd like you to roll a strength save
23.
23.
If don't you get a +2 because you're within 10
Yes,
feet
I
of
do.
me as
So
well?
25 because of Paladin.
So with a 21, Mikhail goes to grab your collar, but you were able to right yourself. Captain, this is all you were searching for. You didn't want to find him alive. You didn't even want to prove him dead. You wanted the topaz.
I do not mean for it to curse me, but it is something with power that I might use. But I did it for my family more than anything. They missed him, and I wanted confirmation, dead or alive. And the topaz is the one thing of value our family still holds. Now,
Thing of value. Dardano! Mikhail takes a full step back and righting himself says, Dardano, you've been treating him like he's a monster. Like he isn't the uncle you knew. Both of these things can't be true. Either he is your uncle, or that topaz is worth taking.
he nearly disowned me that day for trying to save him.
You killed an entire fleet of people, Dardano.
I walk away and peer out over the railing and leave the interaction.
I'm gonna follow him. Just kind of stands a couple of feet back in her, like, trained stance, arms behind her back. You disobeyed an order.
I've gotten quite good at it.
Oh, I know. But you didn't know what it was gonna cause.
No. But I was a young man of 20 who was trying to save one of the few people in the world that believed in me. It did not work out. That was the last time I tried to be a hero. It's not worth it.
I think I finally understand why you wanted to kill that wyvern. Didn't want to risk it, did you?
Not when survival's at stake. No longer. Should we eat this bread? I don't know. Is it cursed? Are we going to turn into plants?
Here, I can try and find out. And does casting Purify Food and Drink do anything here, or is it not food?
Before you cast Purify Food and Drink, I'd like you to roll an investigation.
Yeah.
To size yourself up to cast it.
Oh wait, that's a D6. That's
really?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pass with the D6.
I trust Diane.
It's a 6.
I trust Diane with food safety prep. Oh.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Please hold. Please hold. Please
You
hold.
got this.
Wheel.
Wheel.
Okay. Okay.
We're working at a 12.
Oh no.
The dice had 3.
You see that there's kind of like a leaf in the bread, like on top of the bread. And
Diane, what?
Is it poison? Am I done now?
no, it's
I don't have Revivify yet. Don't do that.
just a leaf.
Okay, so the rest of this is probably just bread then.
Yeah, the rest of it's
Yeah.
probably just bread.
Can I terraform beans?
Terrible piece of bread and as you eat the bread, it just tastes like normal bread.
Bread.
And
I'm scared.
It's really good, actually.
Are you charmed to do just like bread?
I just like bread a lot.
Bread's pretty good.
Do you guys like bread?
I like bread, yeah.
She
Wait.
passes out bread.
I refrain.
I take out here's the rations.
Pocket jerky.
Well, is just ready to like cast healing on anybody just in case.
the bread tastes normal, and you don't feel anything weird. Like, it doesn't, like, taste or feel poisoned. You don't get any kind of stomach ache. It's just pretty solid bread. Maybe a little old, but...
Yeah, I mean, this figure, actually... I'm wondering, how do they make the bread anyway?
That is actually a good point. Are there crops? Did we see any crops at all grow here?
I reckon they remembered this bread or something.
Oh, like the other dude?
Perhaps.
I mean, I don't know if I've seen that kind of stuff happening elsewhere. The botanist kind of has a... I mean, I assume magic is all over Agmovia, but...
He said that is the magic of this place. I think it is... My uncle might be similar now, I do not know. Listen, I do not know much about the topaz, but we departed soon after he acquired it. From what I've heard from Mikael and Lucienne, something spoke to him through it, and for a time he worshipped it, got power from it. It seems like he was connected to this place ever since he scooped out his own eyeball and shoved it in.
He did what?
That's what he did.
And now you want to do the same thing?
No, I'm just trying to get the thing and bring it home.
Well,
And what-
didn't Mikael say that, it's a cursed topaz?
I will not.
It was cursed.
I'm not as superstitious as he. I will not be easily swayed.
There are differences between superstitions and scooping your own eyeball out.
Your uncle just told us that he did the thing told him to do so. So I think it stands to reason that.
You're right. We will not. If we acquire it, we will be very careful. And we'll avoid any scooping of eyeballs all around, yes?
Yeah, please.
Unless we...
Unless.
No,
I'm saying, what if
You want it?
No, I'm not.
Unless.
What if we acquire the eyeball, not eyeball, sorry, the topaz, and then it speaks to us, and then we're unable to resist the call of the topaz, and then it forces us to scoop our own eyeballs out.
Okay, you guys can hold it.
I don't want to hold it.
Okay.
How
can
about
I don't think
leaving
so
it
either.
be? What do you want this thing for anyway?
It's, I suppose it's somewhat of an heirloom at this point, and, my dear sister thought it could be the last thing that remains of my uncle, but now that he's alive, I'm not sure what to make of it.
Wouldn't it be better to bring your uncle back,
Yeah,
make your
bring
sister
him.
happy?
Yeah.
I suppose so. I still do not believe it is him. Something is wrong.
Yeah, I'm a little stuck on the fact that he wouldn't answer me when I asked if we were stuck in Agmovia. And then even the third time, he just paused. I'm wondering if maybe he's stuck in Agmovia. Or maybe he's not actually your uncle, and maybe he's some sort of thing estranging his uncle, and that thing is stuck in Agmovia.
It's at this point that you hear a shout from below deck of Zenoris? What's gotten into you? Aren't you going to help carry the feast to the table?
That's not...
Do you recognize that voice?
Roll history.
Okay. Bro, I swear this die is really good. 25.
25 from one tete-a-tete that you had alongside Zenoris and some other sailors at a port. You recognize the voice as belonging to Captain Ernest Culpepper.
That guy.
You know this
What?
voice?
I believe the leader of the last exposition, but more importantly, what do we do next? What?
They all survived. We bring them with us. We take them back to the continents.
Zenoris, I hear voices. If you have guests, send them down. I could use some help out here.
See it?
Suppose so.
Get her to talk.
We go down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go help in the kitchen.
As you go down to help in the kitchen, Mikhail kind of elbows you and says, Captain, let them help. I think we have business to attend to with your uncle. Are you just going to leave it like that?
Yeah, you should really go catch up with him. It seems like you guys have some unresolved stuff. We'll take care of dinner.
All right. If you think so.
If anything goes wrong, knock on one of the walls. The sound carries through the whole building.
Oh, I'll do something more than that.
Great.
I go with Mikkel to find Zenoris.
Mikhail opens the door to Zenoris' cabin and lets you in first, closing the door behind him as you walk in. Zenoris is just sitting sullenly at the end of a captain's desk. It is, you notice, off the rip, bolted to the ground, the way that a desk would be bolted in a ship. And as you see the rest of the room unfolding in your vision, it is identical to the captain's quarters of the ship Zenoris was captaining when you encountered the monster.
So, Uncle, are you going to come home to Gomrit? You say you are stuck here, and what is keeping you?
Fear. Pain. Every time I try to leave, or every time I tried to leave, any boat that I made would find its way to the shores of Agmovia. Every raft, every flotation device, anything that I made. I tried to send a message in a bottle, and it found its way back exactly where I left it.
Then it's a curse. Have you not searched for a way to break it, or have you been traipsing around a boat with your old crew eating bread that appears from somewhere?
When you say bread that appears from somewhere, roll insight.
There we go. 3.
Bread that appears from somewhere, we took that with us. It's really not.
Not how bread works, but okay.
Sonoris sits at the captain's desk. Well, when the boat was destroyed, we lost most of our crew. Many of the officers survived, but it was hard living. And then once we were able to survive pretty consistently, we haven't developed the desire again to leave. Our energy was split between putting all of our intention to leaving this place or resigning to surviving here. Until we had the resource, the opportunity to return. Well, it didn't take long for the crew to decide that staying here was the cleverer option. Whether it was resignation, hopelessness, or hope that we would be able to still accomplish our mission. That we would find the secret of Agmovia. And upon finding the secret, be able to build something that would get us back to report it.
You've been here all this time and you have not found the secret. You have not found the fruit of the purple cypress or the laurel. I do not know which of these things is true, but...
Roll insight when you say, haven't found the fruit or the purple cypress.
Oh no, another 2. That's a 3.
The conversation continues normally. You see a twinge in his face, but you can't determine anything more. Addressing you once more, Zenoris says,
I meant what I said. It's good to see you.
You say it is good to see me. But you have not asked about how I have been in the years after your near disowning of me after saving your life.
D'Artano, it's the first thing I asked. You ignored it because you have a way of only thinking about what you want to know.
In short, I left the seas behind. Went to the mountains of Dear Montagna. Devoted myself to hunting the very beasts and monsters that plague our people and our ships. But if you are looking to learn more about the secret, whatever it is, you should talk to Diane the Furbolg. She has a book, The Legends of the Princess Violetta. To rescue her of the botanist, she fought off her own guard and killed the executioner. Yes, you remember the story?
I remember the story well. She has a book, you say?
Yes. Diane has the book, and if there is any way we leave this place, I believe it might be from that book in the botanist. It is good to see you, Uncle. I'm going to go help with dinner, if that is all.
As you get up to leave, he nods, and we go down, several minutes ago, to the gang helping with dinner. You hear the call down the hallway. It's not hard to track down the voice of Ernest Culpepper. And the voice leads down a stairwell and to the kitchen. You don't see the captain anywhere, but you hear his voice from the other room saying, all of the items are already on the table. If you would cart them up, and you may begin eating when all of them are carted up. It's been a strenuous day preparing, and I'll join you after.
Actually, I mean, we're hoping to we're new here. We were hoping to become acquainted with Captain Culpepper.
The very same. Good to meet you.
Is he still in the other door, or is he?
He's still in the other room.
Well, I mean, we can't really see you through the door. Would you mind if we maybe open the door and talk to you there? That way you can stay where you are?
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
What is happening here?
Lots of persuasion rolls today.
Yeah.
There. 14 plus my guidance is a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's just one. So 14, 15 plus my persuasion. 22.
The door cracks open, and out of it comes a gloved hand and says, "Very good to make your acquaintance. Put her there."
Push my hand out. Kind of raise up a little bit, I assume, because he's probably a bit taller.
Yeah.
And then just... I mean, I can't really see her from here.
Oh, well then, the voice from behind the door says, worry not, I'm rather indecent. I'll meet you later.
Oh, you're...
I cook naked. It helps me not get any meat juices on my coat.
Well, I hope you're not frying anything in there.
Ouch, ouch, owie, I burnt from all the oil.
Yeah, okay.
So I see the hand, yes?
Yes, you see the hand, you feel the hand.
If I can see the hand, would it... Can I use friends?
It's, if you want, he's gonna know. But if you go for it,
Yeah, he'll know that he's being charmed. And I think I'll lose the guidance, whatever. All right. Actually, you roll it then. The wisdom saving throw at the charmed condition for the version.
1 minute.
Yeah. So
It needs to be a what?
let's say 17 DC.
He knows. And he says, well, if you insist on being so rude, the hand goes back in and the door flings wide open.
Please be dressed. Please be dressed.
And before you, you see covered glove to shoulder, a decaying corpse of a man. And he says, is this what you wanted to see? So you could point at my exposed skull and laugh at me?
Well, I wasn't gonna laugh. No. It brings many questions, but
Hand to the sword. Just on instinct.
let's not murder this one.
We're guests.
Yes. How did this happen?
I'm sure you could guess how this happened to me.
Well, I mean, time, obviously, people die as they get older, but you're alive.
Yes, I'm alive. As alive as I've ever felt or been. I sincerely don't think you need to bring up the fact that I'm a rotting corpse.
Well, and most rotting corpses are, except for the one that we saw before, not a skeleton, but usually they stay dead.
All right, out of the kitchen. And
turn around, start walking.
As he does, please roll me a perception.
Okay.
We're so sorry to bother you. Really, didn't mean any offense.
That's funny.
Ooh, baby.
Let's go.
As he shoos you out of the kitchen and opens the door so he can step away to close it, you see stacked behind him stores of food from the port of Ratinel. And there is an open tin of preserved fruit that would not have been good a year out, that is still perfectly preserved. And on the counter is dried meat that would likely be rancid by this time, but is still good. And sitting in a chair at the edge of the kitchen on the counter, slumped against the side, is a almost perfectly preserved headless body with a Gonrit monster tattoo across its shoulder. Meanwhile, in the captain's quarters, as you turn to leave, you hear a very subtle...
I stop, boots hitting the floorboards, and I turn to look at my uncle.
Wait, no, you.
Wait.
Roll initiative!
I hate this thing.
Okay.
Is that
Where does it say that in a DMG that you get to do that?
was that a different gun from before?
Maybe.
Thank you so much for watching Spellbook Club. Look forward to a new episode of Echoes of Agmovia every other week. This is a 12-episode arc, and having just watched episode 6, we're about halfway through. Make sure to clear your calendar for our feature-length episode 12 finale. For more Spellbook Club, visit spellbookclub.org for blogs, character info, and artwork. We'd love to hear from you, so make sure to reach out to us again through spellbookclub.org. We're glad to have you along for the journey, and we'll see you next time for episode 7 of Spellbook Club, Echoes of Agmovia.
away and peer out over the railing and leave the interaction.
I'm gonna follow him.
He's not really gonna kill his uncle, is he?
Thanks, right?
I kind of hope not. I mean, I don't know. The uncle's kind of rude, but like, I don't think he's worth dying over.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something, but that seems like an escalation.
Yeah.